Halloween is arguably the best time of year for theme parks, and no one does it as well as, or even on the scale, as Orlando. And there's one party in particular that's not so scary, but is still a fantastic experience. Hey, welcome to Planet Mark, your number one source for everything Walt Disney World, and today we're counting down the top 10 best things to do at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. These are the things that you can't do any other time of the year, sprinkled with a few really essential tips. So this is a must-see video. Let's talk about it, guys. Roll the credits! But before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to Planet Mark and hit a bell notification to be told of the next great upload. And if you're doing anything for Halloween, then tell me in the comments section below, because I want to know what you're doing. And if you're just so happening to be doing anything at Universal, like Halloween Horror Nights, check out our survival guide and All Houses Explained, still here on Planet Mark. But let's get the spooky festivities on its way as we count down the top 10 must-dos. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Number 10, early access. Okay, access to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party starts at 4 PM, so go grab your wristbands. Basically, I didn't know this until I went to a Disney event, because you always wonder, how do they decide who gets in and who's out, and how does it really all manage? So if you haven't been before, this is what happens. Basically, you've got to go collect your wristbands, and anyone that's not got a wristbands, then they boot, you're out. So all through the night you're going to get a few people, not too often, but every so often they'll ask you to see your wristbands. You just need to show them your wristband, and that's pretty much it. That's all that they ask for. It's just to stop any kind of like confusion or getting sent to like the front of the park or having to queue up again. Just go get your wristbands at 4 o'clock from the town hall, the guest services, and there you go. You're not going to get kicked out. And your night can go from seamless Magic Kingdom into spooky Halloween party with pretty much no transition at all. Number 9, trick or treat. Starting at Market Street, where they give you your candy collecting bag or sack or whatever you want to call it to go collect all your goodies from, and a candy starter pack just in case people have never eaten candy before. Well, that's what they call it. It's just your first lot of candy. There are 13 different locations which are relatively easy to find, scattered around Magic Kingdom, for your trick-or-treat locations where you can collect as many candies as you want. If you want to know where they are, don't worry, you could either stumble across them or just grab a map. That's probably what I do, is just grab a map. Number 8, Halloween only rides. Okay, so new for 2018 is the Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, if you want to say it like that, I definitely wouldn't, though, is they're going to give a Halloween makeover to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Kind of like with the Jungle Cruise, you get the Jingle Bell Cruise, you know, they just do little things that kind of Christmasize it. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, they Halloween-size it. But with live actors, they give a slightly different story, not too much, not going to give too much away, but yeah, they use these live actors to pretty much scare people and build up the tension for what is normally, what I say is like a pretty mundane ride. But with this makeover, although I kind of see that there's more that they can do with it, there's a lot more they could do, it's just one of those things, this is the first year of them doing it, and I'm hoping in future years they're going to really, really crank it up. Number 7, the Haunted Mansion. This is another ride that's been Halloween-sized, but this is probably the most Halloweeny attraction in the whole of Magic Kingdom, pretty much all year long, because it is the quintessential haunted house. The Haunted Mansion, with its pesky hitchhiking ghosts, stand outside the Haunted Mansion and just entertain guests and give like a really spooky kind of lighting towards it, which normally they have a little bit of spooky lighting during the normal hours of the park. There's just something about Halloween. It's definitely one of those must-dos, even though if there's not a lot, because the inside is exactly the same. It's really just the outside and whilst you're waiting that the characters interact with you, but it's definitely, it's like riding it at night is just, I don't know what it's about. It's just, it's just the essential Halloween thing to do. Number 6, Spooky Space Mountain. Okay, so imagine Space Mountain, okay? We all love Space Mountain, it's all spacey, pretty cool ride, and it's a classic as well. Now imagine doing that in the dark. Well, that's weird. I mean, it's like it's a dark ride as it is, but the lights kind of just give it enough definition. However, with the lights out, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what's coming next, you know that there's going to be a ride or a turn or something like that, but you don't know when, you're not going to be prepared for it, and with the absence of light, it's so much easier to think that it's a lot quicker than it is. And with a new blasting soundtrack as well, this is one of those rides that you can't miss. God, it's Space Mountain, come on, in the dark, you don't get this any other time of the year, unless the power goes out. Number 5, exclusive character meet and greets. So if you're looking to complete those autograph books, or even just have an interaction with rare or exclusive characters, this is definitely the time of year that you need to go. Most characters come out from 7, but just keep an eye out on them because lines get very long. You really want to be queuing up for them. If you're definitely wanting to see a certain character which is exclusive, we'll go through the list in a second, but really you want to be getting there as soon as possible. Maybe even make a bucket list and then decide, because queues can get as long as 2.5 hours. And imagine waiting 2.5 hours for something that you've actually paid, what, $70, $70, $80 to be at, and then just spending 2.5 hours just being like this. Waiting in the hot sun, but it's not so hot because it's in the dark. Anyway, so the list is Moana at the Enchanted Tiki Room. I must say that is a very well placed character, Disney. 7 Dwarfs at Pete's Silly Sideshow. Not quite as good placing, Disney. I mean, Disney, come on, you've got a 7 Dwarfs Mine Train ride. Surely that's the place to have them, but anyway. And exclusive to the Halloween party, Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas at the Liberty Square Gazebo. These two are probably the most sought after characters, as they are only around this time that you managed to get their autographs. And come on, it's Jack, we all love Jack. Number 4, dance parties. As I said in one of my other videos, again here if you want to go check it out, some like fantastic things coming to Disney in 2019. Disney is really going all out on those dance parties. They love dance parties, and that's what they're really bringing in. So new to 2018, they're going to have in Fantasyland Storybook Circus Junior Jam. This is a Disney Junior themed dance party, maybe for the younger ones, well definitely for the younger ones. You get to dance with your favourite Disney characters, and everybody will be dancing along. So it's just a moving, dancing, shaky party. And also for slightly bigger kids like Planet Mark, there's the Tomorrowland Screamoween, which is you can dance along with Mike and Sully from Monsters Incorporated. Just remember that both of these dance parties go until midnight. Number 3, the opening ceremony, which is the Hocus Pocus Spelltacular Villains Show. So basically there are 3 performances, and it is known as one of the best in-castle performances of the whole of Disney. So it's definitely a must-see, kind of like the Christmas one. They have it with Elsa making the castle. This is the villains doing quite the opposite, making it spooky and scary. There are 3 performances, one at 8:30, second at 10:45, and the third one and last one is at midnight. And the midnight one is kind of the Christmas. The Halloween party finishes at midnight, so technically, I mean this 10-15 minute show, you will be technically staying in the park after it ends, after it finishes. So that'll be a nice way to finish off your night. There are classic Disney villains as well as the ones from Hocus Pocus, hence the name of Hocus Pocus, filled with music and dance numbers to have everybody singing along, and of course, there's weird spells, lights, pyrotechnics, and fireworks. Number 2, Hallow Wishes. Okay, I'm just going to stop you right there. I don't know why they still kept the name Hallow Wishes, because Wishes has finished, so it no longer really works. I suppose they probably kept it because the Hello P ever after. That name didn't quite catch on. There's only one showing, and that's at 10:15. Okay, so basically, because it's a ticketed event and pretty late at night, the crowds aren't nearly as big as you would imagine. I mean, these are known as one of the best fireworks events of the whole of Disney, and you would have thought like the crowds are going to be bigger, but they're really not that bad. Basically, this goes for any kind of ticketed Disney event, and because there's limited numbers, there's limited spaces, and they don't let any more people in once they've been sold. So once somebody's gone, they're gone. The park is ever so slightly quieter. By the end of the night, by the time it gets to the fireworks party for any ticketed event, then it's going to be less busy than even just the normal fireworks. That's how, if you're wondering, when you saw our Christmas one, wow, we were able to get such a good view, such a good spot, and we weren't queuing for that spot for ages. So don't worry about the space. Don't think, okay, well, there's going to be loads of people there. There will be loads of people there, but just not by the fireworks. Don't worry, you'll get a good spot. Fantastic, frightening fireworks, magical music, terrifying tech, and villains galore. So there's something for everyone if you're into spookiness and the villains. It's a really nice way because like Disney doesn't normally go focus too much on the villains, just have a whole night of villains. It's just a nice difference. That's probably why this is such a popular event, as well as Halloween. It's just generally awesome. Number 1, Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. Definitely the most catchy song from any of the Disney parades. I'm pretty sure those that know it are in your heads right now, or even lost out loud singing Happy Halloween. Filled with villains that you don't normally see, like the laughing hyenas from The Lion King, Pain and Panic from Hercules, and those pesky hitchhiking ghosts exclusive to the Haunted Mansion. With hundreds of dancers, all to fantastic choreography and music and just lights and everything that is just unmatched by any other parade. That's why this is number 1, as well as a really spooky headless horseman that comes out for the parade. So make sure you get there early. And I've got to say, as much as, like I said, the reason why this is, again, the best parade is because it's just the soundtrack is so good, and like, I've never really had like a Disney song that really gets into my head like a original Disney, like one around the theme parks. I mean, there's a few really cheesy ones, but this is one which is cheesy but at the same time incredibly catchy, and against the technology and the techniques, it's just so good. You just gotta see it to love it. I suppose also the fact that everybody is dressed up really just builds this entire event, and the parade as well, because you can get a good look at what everyone else is wearing. So children to adults, everybody can wear whatever you want, so you can finally dress up. And again, there's just a bunch of scary ghouls and weirdos just looking at a bunch of scary ghouls and weirdos doing a parade. It's just such a cool idea, and it works so well. But that's just my opinion. What's your opinion? I want to know what your opinion is. What's your favourite bit about Halloween? Or what are you doing for Halloween? Tell me in the comments section below. But before you do, make sure you subscribe to Planet Mark and hit a bell notification to be told of the next great upload. Remember to follow us on Twitter and at Planet Mark Vlog, and facebook.com/Planet Mark Vlog, or Instagram at Disney.Dreamer_UK. Remember to like and share this video, and stick around Planet Mark for loads of other great spooky and Disney content. See you next one, guys. Bye 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 bye.